Hi, it's Jacine and I'm the founder of Rococo Cosmetics. Now, there's one question I want to address today, and that is Virgin Coconut Oil comedogenic? Comedogenic basically means it will give you blackheads or it will make you break out. Now, there's a lot of mixed information on the internet. There is companies out there who are actually selling coconut oil products who are saying that no, it doesn't cause acne. Now, they've obviously got a bias for saying that because it's obviously their livelihood. However, there's also a mountain of research that says otherwise. So, is it actually comedogenic? Well, I'm actually going to say yes, because all the evidence that I've seen has said it is, and I have yet to find one study that actually proves it isn't comedogenic. I also say yes because of experience of 19 years in this industry, and every single time I have had a massage where someone has put coconut oil or something in there, I have broken out on my back. So I just want to show you this website first. Now, they actually talk about comedogenic testing and the rabbit ear assay, which is what they originally used to assess the ability of coconut oil to actually, amongst other ingredients, to actually cause a problem. Now, they actually mention in here that newer testing has shown that it's not as reliable as the rabbit ear testing is not the same as human skin. And whilst I will agree with that, the reality of it is a lot of those ingredients that are still comedogenic in a rabbit ear are still comedogenic in human skin. So they talk about this here on this website. Now, what I'm actually wanting to show you is this study here. Okay. If you do a Google search of that, which I'm going to copy, and I'm actually going to open up a new page, and we are going to put that in, and I'm actually going to go into Google Scholar because that's actually where any scientific study will actually be present, and we put that in, and the only thing that will come up is that website. There is, which is the original website I showed you, this one. So for the life of me, I cannot even find this study. It doesn't exist. If you go back to this original page which we're on, you'll note there's no journal article, unlike these ones down here which have got the Journal of American Academy of Dermatology. So I don't even know where this study is, and I can't validate it. I can tell you that I've looked at all the rest of them, and some of these they have actually looked at other cosmetic ingredients, but none of these studies actually look at coconut oil and the comedogenicity. So it's, again, there is nothing to say it is not comedogenic, and there is everything to say it is. So I'll bring you up to this now website with another dermatology journal, and it's actually looking at a human model, which is what they talk about in the original website. So I want to point this out to you here. Substances that are weakly comedogenic in the rabbit ear are probably safe, with the possible exception of acne-prone skins. And therein lies the problem. If you are prone to acne, it doesn't matter whether it's a 2 or a 3. They're saying up to 2 was non-comedogenic in humans. It's still a problem if you're acne prone. The original study said to avoid anything from a 2 and above. So I'm going to say the same thing. Anything that is on those lists that is a 2 or above, you should be avoiding. Okay. I want to show you this one as well. This was actually published by Dr. Leslie Bauman, who is a leading dermatologist. It's published 2013, so it's published last year. And again, she talks about acne in here for coconut oil. So, topical ingredients in skincare that cause acne. Here we go, coconut oil. Again, it's still in there. There's still studies saying that it is a problem. So, and again here, coconut oil and isopropyl myristate among numerous ingredients in skincare that can exacerbate acne. If you want to mess with your skin and try coconut oil, go ahead with it. But there is too many studies and too much research to say that it is a problem for acne-prone skins. Now, the biggest thing that actually will come up with is that it's really high in lauric acid because it contains 47% lauric acid, and lauric acid has been shown now to have antimicrobial benefits. However, it still has all of that, which again is comedogenic. So it's not really fair to compare coconut oil to lauric acid by itself. So I just bring up this study which talks about lauric acid and its ability to kill off the acne bacteria. But please note, it's actually encapsulated in a liposome. It isn't actually just lauric acid as itself, and to my knowledge so far, that does not exist in cosmetics. I have not seen one cosmetic ingredient out there yet that has lauric acid encapsulated in a liposome. It just does not exist. Okay, so where this original comedogenic testing was done was actually in the Journal of Society of Cosmetic Chemists, okay? And it was done by Dr. Fulton. So basically, when you actually have a look at it, they've actually looked at the rabbit ear, and they discovered during the World War that hydrochlorinated compounds caused acne. So they're talking about irritation here, but they talk about down here. So they talk about here the grade of the acne. So anything from 2 and above is a moderate increase in follicular keratosis. So the new research is now saying that anything that is a 2 and below is actually fine, and anything above that you should be avoiding. However, I'm going to put in that disclaimer of the other study that said if you're acne prone, you still really need to avoid it. You can't get away from the fact that your skin is prone to breaking out. So again, like if you actually look at your lauric acid here, it's actually a 4. It's actually quite comedogenic. Now, whether the fact of when it's encapsulated in a liposome makes it not as comedogenic because it's not sitting at the skin, there haven't been any studies done on that. But I do know from my own experience, and I do know from all the studies that I've seen, that basically coconut oil is comedogenic. If you'd like to find out more information, you can go to our website on www.rococo.com.au/webinar/.